Just defense. We had some big buckets down the stretch, but we don't win that game without defense down the stretch. We stayed with it. We kept believing. The crowd was great tonight, and they really helped us get the win.
I could see the emotion on a lot of your faces that game, especially in talking to Darius. Why was this game putting all that out of you?
Just don't want to lose, especially at home, especially to a team that we feel like we can beat. Back to back, I think it was a great challenge for us. You know, great teams win the second nights of back to backs, and it was a great challenge for us. Obviously, we were tired. Last night was a very emotional win, so we knew tonight was going to be tough. Obviously, the Nets are a super competitive team with Schroeder and Cam Thomas in the backcourt, and we did a great job in the fourth quarter and really closed it out.
What did you think of Darius before that?
It's what Darius has been doing. Since I've been here, he's been a great fourth quarter player. He loves those moments. He loves the big moments, and he really relishes it.
What do you think made the super small lineup work in the fourth quarter?
I think we played a little bit faster. We matched up well with them. I think they went small the whole game. And I think we just played better against the small lineup. We pushed the ball, got some stops, and kind of spread them out offensively.
What was it about Brooklyn tonight that sort of got you guys to play at the pace that they wanted to play at rather than the pace you guys have been playing at?
Yeah, they did a good job. They did a good job of slowing the game down, applying pressure to us, and you're starting to see that we're getting everyone's best shot now. You know, people are starting to take notice of what we're doing, and it's fun.
You mentioned, you don't want to lose when you're out there. Do you think about in these moments the fact that, we're 10-0 at the end of that game, now you're 11-0? Does that go through your mind?
I think we're just taking it one possession at a time. We obviously know time and score. Each possession, we know how important it is, but when we're in the heat of battle, we're not really thinking win-loss. You're kind of just thinking win this possession.
As somebody who picks up full all the time, how do you think DG handled it tonight, and how difficult is that to handle? I mean, they're doing it pretty much the entire game.
Yeah. They, like I said, they did a really good job. Just kind of mucking the game up, making it a little slower, not letting us move freely. We'll watch the film and see how we can get better from it.
Kenny talked a little bit about pregame, about how he wanted these last two ones probably more than any other ones. Obviously, Golden State, Brooklyn. You being from Brooklyn in the past, did he emphasize that to you at all a little bit more? And did you guys have a little emphasis on this game than you have in the past?
Nah, we didn't really talk about it. It's kind of unspoken. We know how much we want it. Not just this game, but every other game. But like I said, it wasn't a thing that we spoke about.
Ty obviously had two back-to-back defensive possessions that lent to either you having a layup or a dunk. How important has he been, not only on the offensive end, but also on the defensive end?
Yeah, he brings what the game needs. Both sides of the ball, he knows where to be. He has a very high basketball IQ. He just does, what he's supposed to.
How effective is he when you send two with the ball with him and a big, like defensively?
Yeah. He just makes the right play. Whether that's scoring for himself or, making the easy play, I think he does a good job of just reading the defense.
In the first half, it felt like you were everywhere defensively. You were blocking, you were stealing. How much pride do you take on that end, especially knowing that you've gotten stronger, you've shown that, and you want to display that?
Yeah, I take a lot of pride in my defense, for sure. I know that's what this team needs as well. Obviously, we have a lot of guys who can score the basketball. So I just try to go out there and do what it takes to win.
Kenny keeps talking to us about how he's trying to get you to be more efficient, and that's something that you've done very well this year. What have you found offensively in the balance between being a playmaker and a scorer that has allowed you to do that and the amount of time that you've been getting on the floor?
Yeah, my three ball was broke tonight. So I just tried to get to the paint, make some plays. But I think just taking the right shot at the right time, not trying to force anything, just getting in the paint and making plays.
Kenny was talking earlier about how, he thinks he's a much different coach now than he was with the Nets because of stops in between, Ty Lue with the Clippers and Steve Kerr with the Warriors.
Yeah.
You were with him then and you're with him now. Do you notice some differences?
For sure. Kenny used to be crazy. Yeah, he still is. It's still in there. I think he masked it a little better now. But he's very competitive. He wants to win. He's always, very prepared. But he's very, very, very competitive. And I think as a player, as a competitor, you want that from a leader. So yeah, he's changed a little bit, but like I said, he still has the same DNA.
So when you're talking about, he used to be crazy. Like he said that he's more about the big picture now,
Yeah.
not stressing about every shoot around and things like that. Is that kind of what you're noticing?
Yeah, well, we had a different team in Brooklyn too. We were a lot of young guys trying to get better. I was in my first, second, third year. Obviously, we had a lot of guys on their first contract. I think here we have a veteran team. He understands that. He understands. We've been together for years now. We understand big games. You know what I mean? We understand what it takes to take care of our bodies. So he's just doing a great job of managing everybody.